How do you all handle stress and pressure, and whether it be from the job or personal or life in general?
Well, I really think that stress is self-induced, first of all, because it's all about what emotion, basically what you're feeling about whatever given situation. And I believe once you realize that it's self-induced, then you could really learn how to deal with it. You could take stress and what was the other word up there, pressure, and turn it into a positive. I like being under stress. I like having deadlines because I'm kind of weird in a way that I like challenges and I like to challenge myself on different things. And anytime I get a challenge, me and my wife was just having this conversation on the way down here. She's like, "You're so weird. Everything is a game to you." And really, it is. Everything is a game to me. I got an MRI on my knee today, and I had 1:15 when I looked up at this, and I was like, I'm gonna open my eyes at a minute. And I opened my eyes at a minute. I was like, I am the man. It's just, but with stress and pressure to me, I just really turn it into a game. Okay, what can I get done? What can I do? And I don't let it stress me out because I know all I could do is what I can do. And if that's all I can do, it's nothing else to be done. And I just turn it into something that's a little bit more pleasant. I turn it into a challenge. I love challenges. I mean, if we were up here, you know the game Jack Rocks when you got the ball and the jacks and stuff like that, I guarantee you if I play anyone in here, I'll have fun, but Gary, I'll be trying to beat you. So I really just turn stress and anything like that into a sort of a competition within myself to see what I could get done in whatever given period of time or whatever that could be causing that stress.
So stress is for you as an internal motivator.
It's an internal motivator. That was a better way to put that whole 3 minutes that I just talked about. Yes.
One quick anecdote. As you can tell, I also think of life as a game. I've actually been playing a game right now. So I'm working on trying to keep my feet steady without moving as much because I'm really fidgety and high energy. So I've been playing a game to see how long I can keep my feet in one position without moving it. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've only shifted positions 3 times since I've been up here. I'm not joking. These are the kind of games I play all the time to keep myself engaged and entertained and always be improving and gaining that XP. I would normally never admit that, like in a million years, but I feel like he just said he blinks his eyes every minute, at a minute to see if he can hit that minute line exactly. So I'm like, okay, safe place here. Safe place.
It's hilarious. So there's these people up here on this panel, and we all own companies. We're all completely freaked out and type A, you know what I mean? And real intense and passionate. But so I was going to answer the question about handling stress and pressure. Someone told me this about 20 years ago, and I've always used it, to picture yourself as a fighter pilot. And a fighter pilot has 1 million things that they have to do, but they have to learn to compartmentalize and focus on one thing. And I do think that's the case for myself. Like I feel there's a lot coming at us. There's a lot of things that need to be decided. There's a lot of things that can cause stress in any way. And rather than just like freak out and have your hair on fire, to have some kind of methodology, I think, is important, whether it's a game or, something like that, or just picturing yourself as something that will help narrow that field of vision.
And I'll add on to that also. I have my one-touch system. Because you know how you have 20 things that you have to do, and you do a little bit of this one, a little bit of that one, and a little bit of that, and then you get nothing done. So the one-touch system is, if I touch it, I got to complete it. So once I start here, I have to complete that task, and that kind of alleviates some of the stress also. So you touch it, you finish it, and you don't do anything else until you finish that one task.
So I'm glad to hear that there's a few people here that don't really feel stressed that much. I mean, because I thought I was just too stupid to feel it. But bottom line is, I really don't. In business, I don't feel stressed, and I've had a lot of issues in my business, even lately, big challenges, right? I think the simple thing is, and again, keep things simple, as Desmond said, I think, and I mean, if you look at things as a problem, it's a problem, and it's a headache, and it creates stress. If you look at everything as a challenge, it's something you're going to get through, right? It's driving you to be competitive, hopefully, to get through that challenge. That's fun. For me, it's fun. I'm kind of competitive, so it's kind of fun for me. But stress, if it's used in the right way and if it's thought of as a challenge, some people think of it as a problem. You think about it as a challenge. I think it's just it's a lot more fun. Life's a lot more fun. I mean, I think there's too many things in life that can stress you out, right? Things you don't control. Your family is hurt. You lose a family member, right? Somebody that you're close to. You lose somebody that you're close to. That's stress you're going to have that you can't do a lot about, and it's there for a reason. But business is something that should be fun, and financially, you your teeth kicked in business. But if you're focused on the goal and you're looking upon everything as a challenge, you'll get through it. Whatever it is, you'll get through it. So, simple thing is, don't talk about problems, talk about challenges, right?
There we go. Don't talk about problems, talk about challenges. That's a good nugget.